I love
Hey,
you
really,
all.
really quick though. The first listener to comment, pray for Aiden to get some bitches. That's not in this podcast or in our group chat. I will Venmo you $5.
And it can't be
Oh.
his mom. It can't be his
Come
mom.
on,
It
man.
can't-
Whoever does
$5
do that is gonna
on the
run this guy
line. You
for
heard it.
his entire net
$5.
worth. He's gonna run this guy for his entire net worth, and he's gonna be coming to me asking me for a fucking loan. So
Hey, hashtag pray Aiden get some bitches, man.
hey, don't forget, tell
Alright.
your mothers, tell your sisters, tell your grandmas.
Hey,
tell them all,
but when
man.
you spell pray,
Don't
it's
tune in.
P-R-E-Y. Like
It's
the movie.
PREY.
All right,
All right.
boys.
Thank you,
All right.
guys.
All right, welcome back, guys. Now we got pray, and Aiden better pray. You get
All right. All right.
Oh,
So
man.
we got still the four of us doing this movie. We got Brian joining us for this one.
I was in the last one. I just was muted on
Yeah,
accident.
you're just really
Oh,
quiet.
Yeah, Bullet Train
Yeah.
rating 69 out
Must
of
have been on mute.
100.
Yeah, yeah.
Good
but
watch.
now-
It was fun.
yeah, that definitely won't get cut out. And then two, we have our most handsome guest yet, I think. Alex Sanchez.
Let's go. Let's
Hey.
There
go.
he is.
Happy to be here, boys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was telling Aiden about your movie collection you're starting.
Oh, I saw the snap.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, it's
trying to
been
get a
good.
nice collection
Yeah,
started.
he's got four,
Are
man.
you doing
I
are you
could
doing all
donate you some.
Blu-rays or is it not?
Oh, I'm trying to go for the 4Ks, man.
Okay.
Ooh.
Damn.
Go
Hey,
for the
like the
4Ks.
sweet ass
That kind of name.
boxes.
He's not broke. He's got money, man. Come on.
These 4Ks are gonna be VCRs here pretty soon, man.
Yeah, for real.
For real.
8K.
Yeah, because what are those,
Seriously.
$30?
I think it was like $25
Okay.
for Nicolas Cage, Pedro Pascal one, Unbearable Weight.
No, I want to see that. I heard that was
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, that was
I
a really
saw
good
that.
one.
Yeah, I
Yeah, that
saw
was
that on your Snap.
hilarious movie.
Really? I like
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage a lot too.
Oh yeah, it was hilarious.
But all right, so let's get into the synopsis of this. Okay, so Prey, spoilers ahead. The origin story of the Predator in the world of the Comanche Nation. 300 years ago, Naru, a skilled female warrior, fights and protects her tribe against one of the first highly evolved predators to land on Earth. And this movie has a 92% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes and an 80% audience score, which I think you agree with, right, Brian?
Damn, that's high.
Yeah, so
It's a
Prey
good
was
movie, man.
definitely a movie. Yeah, I'll give you that.
You're not wrong.
$5 to Josh if you could name one goddamn character from the movie
Naru,
without
I just
looking
said
it
it.
up.
Naru.
Naru, I just said it.
Naru.
Yeah.
All right, name one other person.
I can name a
Naru's
couple
brother.
actually. The bear,
Hey.
the rat, the rabbit,
Wow.
fish,
Yeah,
Don't forget about
Uh,
all the buffaloes.
the lion,
That
lioness.
is true.
yeah. I didn't even know Predator was in this. I was watching the movie and I was like, "Oh, it's fucking Predator!" And then, then the name made sense after that.
I thought this was like a Nat Geo special, and then I started seeing
Yeah,
animals getting
for real.
skinned.
Oh, so I saw him making the noise, and I went like this. I was blinking at my screen. I'm like, I'm like, fuck. I got my contacts in. It looks like he's invisible. Yeah, I mean, I'll start us off. I will be flat honest that I've never seen any Alien versus Predator, anything
Yeah,
related.
so
to
who
these
who
at
has
all.
seen a Predator movie really quick?
I've seen Alien.
never
and,
seen one.
Two of the Predators.
Not
My
one.
It's
uncle
embarrassing
showed
to
me
say, I've never seen
the
one.
original
Oh,
Predator. That movie. If we do these rewinds, I would say that movie is like such like a fun watch.
Is
'cause
that
it's-
is that the
it's
original one
Arnold.
with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, yeah. I was
Oh,
gonna say
then
that's
I heard that
Arnold, dude, and that
They
one's
said
fun as
that
fuck.
that one. This is the best like movie in this like series, I guess you could call it, and then that's the second best, the original one.
I would flip that.
Oh, see, I'm hearing
around.
it flipped. I'm hearing that
Ah.
this is the
I
second
would-
best.
I would flip
I
that
mean, the
around
ratings
for
say
sure.
otherwise, though. To be honest,
Fuck
Yeah.
the ratings. How about that?
Amen.
fuck you.
If the
I'll
ratings
go
not
in,
coming
I'll
from
say it.
small
Hey,
guys,
you
I
better
don't
you
want
better
it.
pray for some bitches, Aiden. That's all I know.
I've never seen any other movies in the series. This movie was good, start to finish. I mean, I hadn't like you've seen Alien, you've seen Predator, and I mean, I had no idea about any of it. So like going in, visual cinematography, visual wise, movie was beautiful. You know, it was like very natural from start to finish. Despite the damn alien or predator being invisible and being a badass from space. But I thought it was sweet. One thing that I read about was that this is like the first movie to ever be dubbed in like Comanche. which is an actual like tribe, actual whatever.
That's kind of cool.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
so like you can actually switch it over. So I thought that was sweet. I think honestly, like it was gory as shit, which is awesome. Um, Predator was badass, you know, because it was like, I mean, it's probably different for someone that's been watching the franchise entirely. Like, I mean, for me, I was on the edge of my seat. Like, you know, it was all new to me, so I enjoyed it even more. Um, but yeah, I mean, I just
I'll
thought it was badass, man.
I'll add off of what you kind of said, Aiden. I've never seen any of the other Alien and Predator movies. I'm sure that's horrible considering we have a fucking movie podcast
Yeah.
here. I've seen clips of some of the other ones, but I've never sat down and actually watched the full thing.
You guys at
So-
least know the Predator handshake? Like, do you know that meme? Like the
Oh,
meme of the two
yeah, I've
arms coming
seen
together is
Yeah,
from Predator.
yeah.
First one.
I'll never forget my uncle when he showed it to me the first time. I think we would have been in like high school, and he goes, "One of the most iconic scenes is coming up," and then the meme happened, and I was like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck?" And it's just like them
Zooms
two.
in on the arms.
It's Arnold and I forget the other dude's name.
Dylan.
Yes, him.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, they just were like, "All right, boys, flex up. We're gonna throw baby oil on your arms because their arms just look wet." But sorry to cut you off. I just had to know.
No, you're
ask if
good.
you
You're
guys
good.
knew that at least.
Yes, I have seen that. Overall, it kept me interested throughout. One thing that I thought about after I finished the movie, I was like, this is the first movie I feel like I've seen in 10 years where it's like outside, they're not in a fucking city, there's no lasers, there's not like I was
Yeah,
like, you
There
know,
were
that's kind of yeah, fuck, there was.
We know what you
Which-
mean, man.
Which
we know
is
what you mean.
also funny though, because they didn't know what the red dot meant.
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
Oh
Like
yeah.
the one dude just got
Technology
smoked.
didn't even exist.
Yeah, which is also kind of funny. The Predator
What are
got
you
his
looking
ass
at there,
whooped.
God damn, boy.
That's fucking Conehead, dude. God. But to back up, like what I was originally saying, like not seeing any of those movies, like I want to go back, and now I'm interested. Like
Me too.
I thought it was badass, so
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
love to watch all of them. Alien versus Predator. I'd love to see Alien, Predator, any of those others, all the other movies in the franchise. You know,
Yeah.
it was a good loop for me. Keeps me intrigued. Now I want to go watch them all.
Yeah, I was nervous the dog was gonna die.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought
me
the
too.
dog
Was
did
anyone
at
else
one
nervous about
point.
that?
I
Yeah.
like looked down
Yeah.
and look up, and the dog was gone for like 20 minutes. And I go,
When it
"Did I just
screeched.
miss it, fucking like die."
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there's a few times where it just ran away.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh well, it's dead.
The dog was badass, man.
It was.
One of the best scenes. It reminded me of what is it, the Battle of the Bastards, I think, where Jon Snow is being smothered when she falls into that pit and it's like the mud. And I was just
Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
so claustrophobic right there.
Yeah.
And at the very end, she gets the last final toss over the head and it like
Mhm.
connects.
Fuck yeah.
But
You guys
this movie
think?
looked beautiful.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
honestly, I kind of
Yeah,
wish,
definitely.
I kind of wish we could have seen this in theaters on a big
Honestly,
screen.
yeah,
That
it would
would've
have been
been
It
good.
sick.
That
didn't
would've been a
go at
good
all,
theater
right?
movie.
It was just a straight Hulu
Just
release,
straight
right?
Hulu.
Straight Hulu,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, so this is a movie that Fox was working on, I think before Disney even bought them or while Disney was buying them. So it's been in the works for a little bit. I think it was being made when the 2018 Predator movie came out or whatever. So I don't know. But
Okay.
yeah, I really liked Naru and her brother. I think those characters are really. The rest of the tribe was like, okay, but those two like really had good chemistry,
Mhm.
and the action in this movie, and like it's just the action, the throwing the tomahawk and then
Yeah, that
pulling
was
it back,
Get it
and
badass.
back.
thing.
That was
Yeah, and
rope.
then too, I like how they were like, I like how they said you have to put a leash on your weapon. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And
The
then
only
they all
like-
just got absolutely smoked.
Yeah, the only negative part of this movie, like, I mean, it takes place 300 years ago. Like, were
Yeah.
they really talking like that? Probably
No.
not.
no way, dude. They
I mean,
sound like they're from
yeah.
LA.
Yeah,
they sound
and they
like
did.
they're from- they literally
I
sound
got
like they're from
Mackey's, so I got
LA and New
Starbucks
York,
yesterday.
man. Oh yeah, but they're like talking like, and that's why like sometimes I was watching it, I was like, like I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be saying that shit.
yeah.
Bro, they're probably clicking in. They're
God.
probably talking, bro.
God damn it.
They were probably speaking in
I'm being
Comanche.
serious, bro.
They're just speaking straight hieroglyphs.
Yeah.
Had nothing to do with like that. I'm just saying like
Like what?
Well,
300
no,
years.
I mean that's not true. I'm
Mike,
just talking about the
300 years
English.
ago, there was English.
Yeah, because those one guys were speaking French.
Fair.
Yeah.
The other,
Yeah.
like the what do they call them? Fuck.
Yeah, and that sounds really racist.
I said like the northern.
Edit that out.
Yeah, no,
That has
I'll,
nothing to do with that.
Got it.
I'll edit that out, Mike. For sure I will. You know what caught me off guard when I saw the bear trap? I was like, wait, there's bear traps back then?
Yeah, but no. So that's what
I'm
I'm
like, who
saying.
the
It
hell's
wasn't
using a
it-
bear trap?
It's not like it's
Right.
10,000 BC or some shit. Like it's literally
Yeah.
only 300 years ago. And that's why even when the Predator, remember when he like saw it, he was looking at it, he's like, what the fuck is this? And I thought that it was originally his traps, you know?
That's
But
what
it
I thought
ended up
too.
being I think they called them the Northerners or something like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, all in all, like that shit was
Americans.
sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're not Americans. They're speaking French.
No, I know.
So Sanch, what did you think watching this movie after seeing like the original and everything like that?
Yeah.
I tried to watch the original yesterday. I got about halfway through it, fell asleep, started at pretty late. And then so I started this movie at like 1 a.m. And maybe the beginning, building up the first hour to it, it was pretty slow.
Yeah.
Then I think it was like the first jump scare with the lion when
Yeah.
Naru's in the tree. Oh,
That was
fuck,
wild as
dude,
fuck.
I almost shit my pants. Holy hell. That woke me the fuck up.
Gotta go wash your sheets after that one.
What do
Seriously.
you say? He goes, me and your
But-
brother Will, and then the fucking lion just jumps up
Yeah,
and snacks.
yeah.
No, I was
That's
like,
where I sat up too. I
yo.
was like, oh fuck. I forgot that lions could get up like that.
Seriously.
I hope I
But,
never fucking find out.
Yeah, I thought the action was great. I mean, I like the whole concept of not really seeing the antagonist, kind of like Jaws, kind of like Nope
Yep.
tried to do a little bit.
Yeah.
I kind of like that concept. I mean, I thought the kills were amazing. I thought the
Badass.
kills
Yeah,
were
brutal.
amazing.
Yes.
The
I
bear
like
one
the,
was badass.
The little like net trap where it just destroyed,
Oh my
disintegrated
God.
that guy.
That's
That
probably the
was
sweetest
insane.
one, man. I
That
saw
was
that and I was like,
insane.
oh, it's just gonna like, just keep them tight, and then it just
Yeah.
fucking
It
closes.
just kept going. It
I'm
just-
like, holy shit, man.
Yeah.
Like
The
his
shield kills,
body
too.
is mush.
Yeah, the shield
Yeah.
when they fucking chop their head
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa.
Dude, but the thing
Yeah.
that I love about it is that like it's obviously like the origination of like Predator. Like that's the first one to ever go on Earth, and they're going on, and he's just killing like smaller, because
Exactly.
he wants to be top of the food chain.
Top of the food chain. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he goes and then he kills a fucking bear. That was insane.
That
And
Dude,
was
the
then
bear
he-
kill was the best one. I
That
feel
was
like.
Kills him right in the
insane.
jaw.
And then he just
duke it
fucking you
out with
see it like up, and then the
Yeah.
fucking his body
blood,
silhouette
the
like
outline,
just like shows up.
crazy.
Yeah.
But then he finally killed like that first human, and then he was like, "Oh shit!" And like you watch, like obviously the guy with the bow, he kills him. Then he's gonna go with the guy with the gun,
Mhm.
and then like it just kept going on from there, and it was badass.
Damn, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, because like then the guy with the bow was like no threat to him.
Well, too, I know in the original Predator, I mean, I'm gonna spoil it, I guess, because I know how it ends. I've seen it. I've seen the clips of like all the action scenes in it, and
Oh, so you haven't seen the movie?
I haven't seen the movie, no. So I'm gonna spoil it for myself and for you.
Yeah.
But I guess the way Arnold beats it is by using old like arrows and
Wait, bro,
axes and
don't go. I'm kidding. I don't give a fuck.
But anyway, yeah.
Arnold
So he has to,
Schwarzenegger's in it. What the fuck?
yeah, sorry. So he has to use,
There-
yeah, I guess he has to use old tools and stuff like that to kill
Yeah,
it.
well,
like
there is
he
this
does in
one
this
badass scene where he goes to fake out the fucking thermal by wiping a bunch of mud on himself, and then
Yeah.
it's like the Predator walks, and you just see Arnold like pop up behind him, and I remember that scene being one of the craziest goddamn things.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it tonight.
It's
Damn.
good
Oh,
again for the times. It was good because you got to
Yeah.
remember when the fucking came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the early '90s, right?
I think so. It could have even been like earlier than that, like late '80s.
Okay. I know it takes place, I think, in 1999 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little futuristic. for
Oh
the
no, I'm
40s.
wondering if like Alien versus Predator was like a huge crossover.
Yeah, Predator
It's
was.
probably
It was, I
badass.
think. It was a.
They
huge
got
crossover.
like a whole cinematic universe.
Yeah,
of,
I was gonna say 'cause they even have video
Predators
games
and
too.
stuff.
They have video
Yeah.
games, and I remember one of
Oh,
the.
yeah,
I think
that's
it's like Alien video game. Like it's scary as fuck.
Aren't they in Mortal Kombat or something?
Yeah, that's how
Yeah,
I
Predators
know
in
Mortal
Predator. Yeah,
Kombat.
I
Predators.
played Predator in Mortal Kombat. That's why like the shield
Yeah.
is like came back and all that. But I mean, I
Damn,
don't
you
know.
are a predator, motherfucker.
Well, Brian, in the Predator movie, in the first movie, it's
Uh-huh.
different weapons, right? Like he has a gun actually and stuff like that.
Yeah,
too,
because it's
or-
supposed to be like futuristic.
Okay.
Yeah,
So this is the
because
first
they're on like a
evolution of it.
ship, Yeah, but yeah, it was good. Like I said, I just looked up. It was 87.
Was
Okay.
it more? Was the fighting better in the originals than this one, or what?
Well,
Probably
again,
not.
it's 87, so like there
Yeah,
was a
probably
Yeah,
lot of
but
action,
still,
but like I feel like the choreography of this one was just way fucking better.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that
It-
final scene where she just kills the shit out of him, like,
mhm.
just sick, man. Like,
I will say
They-
I did like how she was just like smart was her
Yeah.
thing. She wasn't necessarily the best hunter, but she was the best at thinking through these fucking plans. Like I thought it was really cute, RIP to her brother, when the brother was just like, you know how I beat that lion? It was your fucking plan. So he
Yeah.
essentially was just like,
Yeah.
you couldn't execute it, but like thanks for the plan.
Yeah.
My
thought you were
favorite
calling
part of the
Predator
movie,
Q for a minute.
my favorite part of the movie was when she came back with its head at the end and just
Yep.
threw that fucking shit.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's sick. I
The
thought it
mom
was
just
sick because
instantly forgot about
it
the
was
brother.
dark as shit. Like it was night out, and then she's got that neon blood all over her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
The
sweet.
neon blood, I
Like,
think,
let's
was one of
go.
the best facts
Yeah.
of like the whole thing. Just like I like eye appealing, like that was awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, going in blind too, like not knowing anything about the previous movies, like when they knock his helmet off and like it just shows his face, like that was badass too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
can't really do shit without his helmet. Because then the night or the fuck, what is it called?
Night
Not
vision?
no,
The
not it's
thermal-
not night vision, it's thermal
thermal
vision.
vision?
Yeah,
Infrared?
like thermal vision, infrared.
Infrared.
Like that's literally why he's OP.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let alone like he could see them hiding in the tall grass.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, dude, that
There's
was
no
such
hiding from
bullshit.
him.
How about
They
the
thought
fact that he
they
can
were
fucking
hidden.
jump? Sorry to interrupt you, Brian,
No,
but
you're
like
good.
fucking jump like a goddamn
Yeah.
squirrel.
Jumping
Yeah,
tree to
tree to
tree.
tree, man.
And then the
Crazy.
one when she's running through the tall grass and he's just cooking on him, I was like, oh shit. I was like, there's no way that she gets out of this. And then literally she gets in the trap and then the Northerners come up and she's like, fuck.
Yeah.
And like, because that was the first time he saw a gun, so that's why he backed
Mhm.
off.
That twist with her getting caught in the bear trap when like the Northerners coming up. I did not expect that. That was a pretty cool
No.
part too.
Yeah,
no,
I
me
like
either.
that
Not
too
either,
because the
no.
predator literally was right there, picked up the chain, saw the French, and just dropped it because he's like, "All right, I'm not gonna kill her like this. Let's see how this plays out."
Yeah.
You know
He
what though? I
just
like
scanned
that
his-
the predator wasn't the reason the buffalo died. It was them.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree.
I like that too. That how it felt like it was real.
Because
That
he's
she-
only killing
Good ass
people that
movie.
are a threat to him. Like
yeah,
the buffalo
predators.
weren't a
Yeah.
threat.
Yeah.
I will say the wolf got smoked, but I love the way that the wolf just squared up. Like that motherfucker couldn't see anything, but was just growling in the direction and took off like as if it could do something.
Dude, when he like slices the wolf, it looks like his blades break, and I'm like, no way, like his blades just broke. Like
Mhm.
that's what it
Yeah.
looked like. I mean, at
Did he
least,
cut it down the middle? Is that what he did to that one?
yeah, no, because it
Yeah.
jumps at him, and then he
Yeah,
like
yeah,
slices
yeah,
it,
yeah.
but it makes that noise like it broke off, and I'm like, no way, a wolf like just broke his blades. Then you just see the wolf standing up, and it just falls over.
Yeah.
Like Jesus Christ.
Dude, and when she's swimming down the river and the bear is like on her,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What scene was it where there was like blood gushing literally halfway like across the fields? It was like going up like hundreds of feet. What scene? You guys know what
Oh,
I'm
that
talking
was
about?
when wow, what scene was that right after? Fuck, I don't remember.
After
That
they
was
used
when
them as
Naru
bait?
was running, and then she saw one of her tribe members and they ducked. And
Oh.
then they thought the predator didn't see them, but he had locked on onto that guy. And then they
Oh,
started running, and the
It
predator
was the tribe
took off.
That's too.
Yeah, and then he killed him, and blood's just coming out everywhere. That was
Literally
that was crazy.
100 feet in the air. Like, to
Yes,
the right.
yes. Like they just took a bucket and just threw it up, dude. It was
It was
crazy.
That was a really good scene.
Yeah.
Well, it was the one where even when he was in the tree, when he killed the snake originally, like remember when they pan up to the tree and like that's where he was sitting,
Mhm.
and you can't see him because he's invisible, but there's just blood all over the tree. Like, oh, what the hell was in there?
No, and
Oh,
then
that
too
first
with the beginning being like slower, I kept thinking, oh, at any minute he's gonna jump out and kill one of the tribe members or something.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So the whole time I'm waiting for that, and it's just slowly him working up the food chain, which I actually do like working up the food chain of predators to the point
Yeah.
where then he gets to humans. So
I guess I'm stupid as fuck because I didn't even realize that until he just pointed that out.
Well, when they're tied to the tree, he's like, "Well, what I learned is that we're not a threat to him. Remember?
Yeah.
Because they didn't have any weapons on him, and they're just tied
Mhm.
down, so he's just gonna go right by him.
yeah,
He's only gonna attack anyone that really attacks him." But the one thing that I don't like is that at the beginning you see the ship coming down, like it's on fire, like it got like blasted or something. Like they didn't
Yeah.
really give any origin, but I guess you really can't because the motherfucker doesn't speak English.
Well, and
Just
we don't know
making
much. We don't really know
noises.
anything. We don't know anything about the predator, right? Like why it's here, why it's doing what it's doing.
Yeah.
Mikey.
Is there any Sanchez, is there any answers to that in like the original movies as to why he's
Or
there
Brian,
or
yeah.
anything like
N-
or
Not
Brian?
that I know of.
Yeah, not
Okay.
that I can recall.
Gotcha.
It
I was just
almost,
curious.
'cause I was- I was
a part
like-
of me
I was
almost feels like it's like a game. Like they send
Okay.
in one like every now and then just to see how they
That would
go.
be sweet.
Just see what it does.
Some
Yeah.
cabin in the woods shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Great
That'd be
movie.
dope.
So is Alec our Alien versus Predator specialist? Are we
Yeah,
And
gonna
Brian.
no, he's only seen this
Yeah.
movie.
I've
Yeah.
only seen
Like,
half of
oh,
one.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
only seen half of the original one.
Yeah.
No one
That's as
really
good as
is,
we
but-
we can afford.
That's as good as we can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we try to get
Awesome.
Predator on for a quick celebrity cameo, but he's busy
We
doing
just
other
see
shit.
like a silhouette like that's
Yeah,
like
he's
invisible
training.
pop up behind Mikey.
I'll try.
You see
I'll
the
try to-
Predator come
I'll
up and
edit
kill
that
Mike.
in.
you just see the claw come out.
Yeah. Mike's just
Some good ass marketing.
honestly, that motherfucker might be a buyer.
Scully
is, man.
Scully, are you the Predator?
Look in the mirror. Oh god. No, I mean, like I said, I want to watch like even them being old. Like it doesn't hurt to watch them. Like they're still classics.
Yeah.
So I'd be down to watch that. Another thing that I liked about it would be, like it's a fucking alien, and she just brings the head. Like, where's the body at? Like, I understand she can't carry it, but she could have dragged it like back.
Shit, that's too fucking heavy. She
Yeah,
don't
but
wanna-
also, how did she get the head out of the fucking smog bullshit that
that
she almost
pit.
died in? Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Oh,
one
she
didn't
probably
make sense
just-
to me.
Well, then maybe
didn't the
that's
body,
why
like,
his
flop
body's
over?
underneath.
I thought it just went
I think
deep.
she had like a rope attached to him, didn't she? 'Cause that's how
Yeah,
she
I think so.
kind of
I
pulled him
thought
back and he
what
fell
I
in.
yeah, what I thought was like his legs were in the pit, but his body had flopped on.
But then he started crawling out.
Yeah,
He was
That's
just
why.
enough
He
to
just like
where his-
rose up.
Yeah, yeah. He's
Like,
strong as
rose
fuck.
up.
I'm not sure how
The
his
way she
strength.
killed him there was really cool.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Awesome to
Yeah.
go up.
Smart as shit. She did that one where it was like jumping tree to tree, and she put the spikes on it.
yeah,
And
Yeah.
like jabbed
That
him.
was
sick.
cool.
That was sick.
cool.
You
Yeah.
could see the foreshadow behind that kill though, just by like when she like looks at that mask, like
Oh,
what's
yeah.
gonna happen
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, 100%.
But the way it's executed is awesome.
as well. Yeah.
One of the
Yeah.
best quotes was when her and the brother are going up against it, and he just goes, "If it bleeds, we can kill it." And I was just like,
That
damn.
Oh, yeah,
That
he was
was
badass.
I was like, these motherfuckers are using
Yeah.
fucking twigs and string to take down the goddamn predator.
It's insane, man, because you like realistically, like, how the fuck would you ever kill that thing? And like that's what was sweet at the end. Like she actually did kill it.
Yeah.
Like that was the basis of the movie, but
I feel like you could put me in the forest with a gun and I couldn't take down a bear like today's time. And these bitches were out there with bow and
Yeah.
arrows.
Yeah.
I like how like I don't know if they ever had weapons, but like she gives them the pistol, like the commander or whatever.
Mhm.
She
So,
doesn't
like
know.
that just warns them. Yeah, I mean they don't ever. I mean who knows? Their tribe or whatever could evolve off of that pistol, but you're still badass
Well, do
knowing
you
like, hey, this
think
is their
this-
weapons.
Do you think this movie was blatantly obvious about pushing woman empowerment? 'Cause I don't think so. I mean,
No,
well, like,
not a chance.
well, because Brian mentioned it to me.
Oh,
Brian,
I did not mention shit.
Oh no, I do remember. you saying that.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, yo.
well, no, it's just because like no one saw her as a threat. The bear didn't
Muted.
even remember when the bear ran up the path to her and the dog. He started chasing the dog. You know what I mean? And the predator didn't see her as a threat. So that's why I was asking you guys. I don't think so. I think her character is a badass, and I don't know.
It didn't
Yeah,
feel
no,
like
it was-
Compared to
uh,
what they did like in Avengers Endgame, where all
Yup.
these women had to come together on the screen.
And now it's time for one for the ladies.
yeah, like that felt corny. Whereas this movie made her a badass,
Oh, I thought she was a good female.
like like Atomic
protagonist.
Blonde. Like that movie, she's
Yeah,
a
just
badass.
except for except for just
What the
Yeah, no.
fuck?
getting
She was
people
good,
killed.
man. Like that was it was she was the main character from the start.
Yeah.
So I mean, like
Just getting people killed and
No,
shit.
no, I think what Josh's trying to say is like it didn't feel forced. It wasn't like the
We're
end
kidding.
game. Yeah, I know. It
Well,
wasn't
no.
like the end game scene where it's like fucking everything paused, put the women on the that was horribly executed. I know what they were trying to do, but even females were like, this was so fucking corny, like
Yeah.
it felt like a ripoff. No, this was a good movie and she was casted well as well.
Yeah,
She
she's
was.
a great cast.
Her name's I don't know why her name's so funny to me. Her name's Amber Mid Thunder. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of a cool name though, honestly, when you think about it.
Thunder, that's dope.
But no, I don't think it was forced one bit. It's she's a badass.
Yeah.
Badass, plain and simple.
No, but
Yeah,
I
'cause I
mean,
just
for
hate
it
when
being
movies
a
force that shit.
Hulu original and not going to the movie theaters, I think this movie was badass. It was a solid movie. Like there was not one
Yeah.
point where I was like, "Oh, this is bullshit." Like it was a good watch.
Now, good enough watch to ever rewatch because I
No.
don't see myself ever going back to it.
No, but that's like I was explaining earlier.
not.
Like I'm never one to rewatch a movie unless it's like one of my favorite movies. Like this
Yeah.
is
The
a
run
good
the
one
runtime's
watch.
only an hour 39. I love that. Like it's really
Yeah.
short.
Yeah, at one
Nice.
point it felt like it was longer than that.
It
Like when
did.
there was still 20 minutes left, I was like, "Holy fuck!"
Well, like
Fair.
Sanch said at the beginning, it does kind of drag a little bit.
hmm
I think we can
Yeah,
all
I
agree
like
to
the
that.
character building a little
Yeah,
bit.
because I don't
Yeah.
think the lion part happens till like what 45 minutes into it.
Yeah, where they
Yeah.
kill the lion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, I think from the start, I mean, they just build it up. Like who the hell is this? Like obviously we know it's Predator, but you don't get to see him.
Yeah, because I
And
don't think Predator
It's an
attacks the
origin
first
story.
human until like 50 minutes left.
yeah, because he
Mhm.
kills the snake first,
Yeah.
and then he kills the wolf
Wolf.
and the bear.
Yeah.
And then
Here you
humans.
go, buddy. Go with the food chain. Cat, dog, mouse.
Well, fucking you already got shit on. You gonna wrestle the predator?
I just love the possum comes running and they
Yeah.
go, "What do you think scared the possums to run our way?" You
Yeah.
just see it silhouette standing there. It's like, "Oh, god damn it!"
Well,
And you know that
That
they're
was-
only doing services for like the viewers to see him, and like in real life he'd be straight just invincible.
Yeah.
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 For sure.
Oh, he's sweet though.
real
I thought
life.
it was
though,
badass. I thought it was gory as shit. I thought it was suspenseful as fuck. Like even when just like them hinting at him and they just kept going at it, and then they show him and he's not a pussy. Like he's obviously a badass. He's just running through people. Like I don't know. I thought it was mint. I enjoyed it. I really
Yeah,
thought it was a good
definitely.
movie.
Definitely a good watch.
Definitely a
But
good movie.
Do we think that they're gonna make like so? Then again, I'm not one for like origin stories, but can you really consider this an origin story? It's like kind of
Not
like
really, 'cause
it
it
reminds me of like
almost-
Far Cry Primal. Like it's just like yeah, it's just a earlier
Just a
date.
Prequel, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a prequel to all of them, but like
But I
Because,
could
like,
see them
the
making a
way-
sequel and putting it in theaters.
I
Yeah.
don't know if they could do theaters at this.
That's a money
point.
grab at that point. But
Oh.
yeah, but
But
I mean
I
it
don't
was
know.
good.
Because like at the beginning, it kind of made it seem like that this was like a common occurrence that the predator shows up and they have to take it out. Because of the
Yeah.
way that she was talking, she's like, "I saw the sign in the sky."
Well, no, it
He's
was
like,
called
"It's
the
not your
it was
time."
like the Burning Hawk or something.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what they
so-
called it. So they've seen it before.
Okay, that's what I wasn't sure on. Because
Yeah,
everyone keeps saying, "Oh, this is the origin," but the movie made it seem like there's been other times that this motherfucker's come around.
but I don't think that they've never faced him
Encountered it.
before. Yeah,
Okay.
they never
Yeah, it was just a
encountered it.
myth. They didn't
but
know.
they've
they,
seen
they
it,
called it a
Okay.
story, didn't they?
Yeah, and they're like,
Okay,
"You really
okay.
believe that?" And that was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, it's like a myth." And then finally, like, I mean, obviously, he comes down and fucking raises hell.
damn.
hmm
But
Guess
that
I
was
missed that.
sweet. But yeah,
And
I
I
mean,
I like how they handle the night scenes too. You know how some movies like in the night, like in the
Yeah.
woods, you can't see shit.
hmm
I like that
Yeah.
you could actually see. So I don't know.
Dude, it
Be
was
nitpicking.
fucking nerve wracking when they're walking back. What's his name after they found him
with
attacked
the
by the lion?
torches.
Yeah, dude, and she's got the torches on the footprint. And I thought she was
Yeah.
gonna like look up and the predator would just be standing in the goddamn tree
Yeah.
Oh.
and get
All
them
they
right
gotta do is
there.
play his damn like noise, man. Like him making
Yeah.
those fucking sounds.
Yeah.
Shit's terrifying.
Now those are more
clicking.
so clicking noises, Mike.
Yeah.
That's what I've been. Okay, bro. Don't even. Fuck you. Man. There's number one. Fuck you.
To our fans, if you could, anyone could make a compilation of Mikey telling me to fuck off or fuck you, Brian, kill yourself, Brian. Let me know.
I've never said that.
Oh, that's just off camera.
I don't want. Yeah. I don't want to get canceled.
Aw.
Respectable.
Well, do we think that they're
Respect,
going
Mike.
to? Do you think they're going to go back? Like, do you think they're going to continue with this? I think that they will.
I do too.
I do. I mean, I'd be
I think
happy
this
if they
one's a
do,
hit.
knowing that.
Now the
Yeah,
next one,
especially
there's
this is
gonna
like
be
a
the
modern
first
day
train.
Predator. Yeah, modern
It's
day
gonna be
Predator.
Red Dead Redemption X Predator.
You
John
need to do
Marston's getting out there.
Marvel X Predator. Put him in Secret Wars just for him to get shit on.
I don't know this. Do you see like how they get created?
Mm-mm.
No.
So
Okay,
there's no like
that's what
origin.
that's what I want to see for an origin. This is just a prequel, in my opinion. Then I want to
Yeah.
see like that motherfucker come out the womb.
Yeah, no,
For-
it would be
Come
sweet.
out the womb and has to kill his
Yeah, or
mom
get-
right
get
away.
fucking manufactured or some type of shit, man. That's what I want to see. That's cool.
Yeah, no, that would be a good like new movie after this one, like an origin story, like just making like some bullshit up. Because I
Hey,
mean, I don't really
Hulu,
know the
since we
lore of it.
that you're listening, get on this for us, all right?
Well, that's why, like Sam said this earlier. This movie did remind me of Nope in a way, with the whole Predator thing and everything like that. And you don't know that thing's origin either. So, um, and I really like Nope a lot too. So I was a fan of this movie for sure. I think it looked amazing. Like I said, I wish we could have saw it on the big screen. I think
Oh,
that would
yeah.
have been a really cool movie to
Oh,
see.
yeah.
In
Would have been
theaters.
badass seeing it in the theater, man. I'm kind of
Oh, yeah.
pissed. Kind of pissed we
Definitely.
didn't get that.
Yeah.
But I mean, then again, like when you hear that, oh, it's a Hulu movie, no one's gonna fucking watch it. Like,
Expectations are so low.
yeah,
for
like
that.
I would
Yes.
have like if
Same
no
shit
one
with
ever even
Netflix.
said anything about it, like I would have never probably watched this movie. But I heard good things about it. People were pushing it out. So I mean, I'm glad I watched it. It was good as fuck.
Yep.
I
You guys want to
enjoyed
get into scoring it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it.
Brian, you start.
All right. So, like I said, I finished this movie last night at like I don't even know, like 12:30 in the morning, and I just kind of like, yeah, that was definitely a movie. Throughout the day, I've thought about it, and it was good, and I was happy that it wasn't one of those. Now it's time for one of the lady moments. Like I actually fucked with this girl a lot, and again, I think the biggest thing was I felt like she kept getting people fucking killed trying to prove herself. And if she would have just worked alongside her brother, this movie could have been wrapped in 30 minutes. Like if the two of them just worked together, yeah, that should have been wrapped. But at the end of the day, it was a good watch. I'm not upset that I watched it, and probably won't go back to see it. But I think rating it, we're going. What are we going out of 100? Out of 10? What are we-
Always out of 100.
always out of 100. Yeah, I'm coming in with like a let's go low C, coming in at a 71.
Okay.
If you
Oh.
guys if you like the sci-fi shit, like I know we all do, fucking give it a watch. Great time, a little
Maybe you need
gory.
to start starting movies a little earlier in the day. How about that?
Yeah.
71 solid.
No, it is.
Aiden, you
Alright.
wanna go?
Mr.
Yeah, I can
Mike?
go on top of that. Well,
Okay.
Big shot.
what'd you say?
Go, and I'm telling you, go, Mr. Big
Oh, I
Shot.
can't hear you, man. You got to speak up.
Yeah.
I mean, Brian gave it a 71. I think it's good. Like I said, I mean, I didn't have any previous knowledge of any Alien versus Predator, anything like that. The origin movies. I've literally seen Predator. Like, obviously, we all know about it, and I've seen it in Mortal Kombat. But I mean, from start to finish, I was on the edge of my seat, man. It was badass. The fight scenes were mint. Even like it was just suspenseful as shit. Like, it was just everything I wanted in a movie was in there. It could have been like it was perfect length, nothing that I can really like argue about. Um, all in all, great movie, good watch. Keeps me interested in all like the previous films before. So, like I'm gonna check those out. I mean, it's probably not gonna compare at all to this Prey movie, but I'd give it a solid 82 out of 100. Could have been a lot
Yeah.
better. I would have liked an origin. Like, I would love to see like where they come from and shit like that. But
Yeah.
all in all, I mean, it was badass. Great watch.
What's perfect length? Honestly, I want to know.
I thought this was good. I think they did a great
think it was a
job
good-
of like
Can't
keeping you,
answer
like,
that one.
entertained. Oh god damn it, Mikey.
Listeners, if you know the answer, please let me know because I'm still
Yeah,
trying
please
to
say
find
in
out.
the comments.
I'll go next.
Mike
Fuck.
is the
We didn't even
Four.
answer it. What's better, Bullet Train or Prey? What would we
Well,
want
no.
first?
I want to hear everyone's score first. And then we'll
Okay.
kinda... So,
I'll keep
Mike,
it short.
let's... Yeah,
I'll
let's hear it.
go 72 out of 100.
Okay.
Honestly, like it didn't knock my socks off. It looked really cool. I thought the main character was a really good cast, like Josh said, and I mean, the Predator is just badass. Other than that, like the story was pretty good, but it wasn't anything too crazy for me.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and
I,
go.
yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, Sage.
I think I'll give it I'll give it an 80. I'll give it an 80. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed a
Mhm.
lot of it. It was thrilling. A lot of gore, a lot of deaths.
Oh yeah.
Different deaths, not the same deaths every
That's
time.
that's another good thing about it.
I mean, yeah, like Mike said, the Predator is just a badass. I mean, I haven't seen much of the others, so I mean, it was a good first movie for me. Nothing other than that, honestly.
Yeah.
Solid.
And
Fair.
that's what's really good about this movie too, is with it being like taking place 300 years before and everything like that. I think it is I think it is a good starter movie. I mean, clearly look at all of us. Most of us haven't seen it since Brian, so
Yeah.
I think it is a good starter movie to get into. And when I watched it, I think that was the one thing I kind of wish we would have gotten a little bit more on, was like more about what is Predator, why is it here and stuff like that. But
Why is Predator?
yeah, why is Predator? What's his story?
Why is Gamora?
How is Predator?
They should
How
make
is Predator
They should
doing?
make a
Who's
movie
the
called
actor?
Predator where they talk about it.
Vin Diesel.
But I think that's what was cool about him too, is like you know nothing about him, and the
Mhm.
dude's invisible half the time. So he was like,
Yeah.
I was at the edge of my seat, like, is he about to just pop up and fucking kill someone, or is this dog about to die, or so and then too, when they're fighting at the end, or like even when the brother and her are attacking him and she's trying to shoot him with the gun, um when they're taking shots at each other and everything like that, and you see the blood, the green blood splurting all over the place.
Mhm.
I'm cheering like I'm watching like a football game or something. I was so invested. So
Go Lions!
yeah, go Lions. So yeah, so I'm gonna give it an 82. I really like the action. I really like the story. I thought it was a badass movie.
Yeah.
So
Gotcha. I'll finish us off here then.
Hey.
Pause.
Finish us off.
Alrighty.
Finish
Camera.
I'm gonna give it a 75. I'll also be short. I enjoyed the movie. Like I said, which I was corrected with, that I liked that it was a little bit different from every other movie that's out right now. It's a little bit in nature that's different, but also like Predator is fucking scary. Like he
Yeah.
was genuinely scary. Like you didn't know. Because I haven't seen the other movies, I didn't know if he was gonna jump out or if it was gonna be like that. I
Mm.
liked the whole idea that he didn't fuck with you if you weren't a threat.
Not
When
worth
she's in the
his
bear
time.
trap, he's like, I'm just
Mhm.
gonna I'm a watch. I'm gonna see what happens. He just
I'll
he,
follow you.
he sits
It's like a
back.
newborn.
Yeah, he's like, all
Taking
right.
it all in.
I mean, so I liked that. I thought it was cool, the scene too, when he kind of drops that bomb there, and all the Northerners are like standing around, they're like, "Oh, what is this?" You know very well that bitch is about to explode. Like,
yeah,
it's very obvious. So yeah, I feel comfortable with the 75. Also, I will add that all of us, I mean, I guess we can comment, but all of us rated this higher than Bullet Train.
Yeah.
Because I write down all the reviews.
Really?
So yeah, so
My rating for Bullet Train is coming in at 75 for the record.
I had you locked in at 69. So
All right, we'll take it. 69. It was a fun watch.
I had you locked in at 69. Yeah, so we actually all rated not by much, but all like 5 to 10 points, which is significant in some ways, better than Bullet Train. Does anyone want to counter that? Do
Well,
they not?
I'll agree with you, because at the end of the day, I think Prey was the better movie. And honestly, I know I said I'd probably end up rewatching Bullet Train, but Prey I can say I'll rewatch again probably. I mean, I would much rather enjoy watching that again than Bullet Train. But there was parts in Bullet Train where I was really entertained and was really funny. But like too, when you compare this movie's action scenes with Bullet Train's, this is better.
I
So,
think
this way you could tell they like sat down with and like wanted to
Yeah.
choreograph it all
Yep.
out.
But then
'Cause I
again, you
will say,
really,
oh, what's up?
you can't really compare the two because one is
I
a
know.
comedy,
Oh, yeah.
raunchy comedy thriller, and this one's just suspenseful thriller. Like it's just like it's kind of like a horror movie, to be honest. Predator was or Prey.
yeah,
No,
definitely a
ab-
thriller.
So I mean,
Absolutely.
but if we're comparing the two for this episode,
Yeah.
I think I had more fun watching Prey
Okay.
just because I like action, I like gory, and I like, being on the edge of my seat. Bullet Train was good, cameos were awesome, stuff like that, but
You
like
never
it's
felt
not.
scared. You didn't.
No,
It
I
didn't
never felt scared, and it was just like, oh, it's like a story you're watching. Predator, I'm like, what the or Prey, I'm like, what the
and
fuck
Bullet
is
Train,
happening?
Brad Pitt is a underpaid therapist essentially. He's in one of you said Zen mode the whole time. Like
Yeah,
and
no.
at the end, he's like, read up on you're gonna need to start some reading on bipolar disorder. Like where
Yeah.
this actually did feel a little bit scary. Also, I will add the reason that I definitely think this is a little bit higher is this, like kind of we've all said, has set up for like you want to go back and watch the other movies. Not that Bullet Train has a fucking prequel, but like this has more value because they're gonna if Hulu sees some success with this, which apparently Josh, didn't you say it's got like a 92 on Rotten?
Critic score, yeah.
It
and
was
it's
the
like,
biggest debut for a Hulu movie.
was it?
Yes,
Yep.
so
Which that
that'll
makes sense.
definitely get the ball rolling with maybe what they do next. And honestly, for a Hulu movie, like that needs to be said too. Like when you see a Netflix movie, like your expectations are kind of not that high. But when I see a fucking Hulu movie, if it's over like a 5 out of 10, I'm like, God damn, like I'm impressed.
Hulu's kind of dog shit, to be honest.
So I mean, I guess like just to add because it's the
Like you
same
gave it a
episode.
72.
We forgot to mention that Bullet Train was based on a 2010 novel, Japanese dark comedic thriller novel.
Oh,
So
okay. I didn't
I
know
think
that.
they show it right before like the movie started, but it's
They
based
do.
off a book.
Long live Tangerine. I will
Yeah.
say that was like a Bullet Train. I just did like how everything came
We don't
Josh,
want to
cut this.
spoil it
Cut
for
this. Josh, cut
Sanch,
this.
but
Yeah, no
but no.
spoilers, man. Come on.
Yeah, no, hey, so I do want to add just to close out Prey. I'm really excited for Prey 2. Just wait till the Predator sees black tar heroin in the war on drugs. So
Yeah, the Predator comes
Yeah.
in with
how people how they harm themselves, and he's gonna find those as a weapon.
Dude, I want to
he's
see like
scanning the
a
swords
bunch
and
of
shit.
samurais fight him or something.
Does I
That
was
would be
gonna
sweet.
say, does Predator team up with Brad Pitt and they both go therapy
Yeah,
people?
they go to therapy.
Okay.
But I mean, our next we'll see Predator in Secret Wars, so
Dude,
see him
that would be
dicing
funny
some
if
shit
they
up.
dropped the Predator in the fucking America during the war on drugs.
Yeah. Predator Prey 2, War
No,
on
I
Drugs.
will say that is the one thing I had in mind when I went into the movie. That maybe that's why it fucked with the score idea. Was that I've seen Predator in action, I've seen him badass, and then I see all like the Native Americans. I'm just like, how the hell are they gonna compete? Like the
Yeah.
Predator is already OP and other shit. Now he's
Who?
going up against these motherfuckers, which again, I guess I underestimated them because like they were master hunters for the time.
Yeah, but it's
Also,
a,
this
it's
is
a,
an
Humans
early
are
Predator.
predators.
it's
This
a
is
yeah.
prequel, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Early
it's the one
iteration.
they use him in the future. This is the dog shit Predator. They use him as a
Yeah, when the
yeah,
Predator,
background, what not to
the-
do.
yeah, they
Yeah.
and all the training videos for the ones they send to
Yeah.
Earth, they're like,
Yeah.
so this guy couldn't even handle the fucking
Yeah.
tribe. So
I want to see a movie where Predator is successful. There's
It's just
Prey 2.
predators laughing at other predators.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just
they're
them
just
sitting
talking
there with
shit
like a
about 'em.
wall of different predators in different areas of the world.
And then they start a show where Predator goes to high school. He's gotta make friends. Fit in.
predators freshman year of
Fucking
college.
fangs, everything's fucking making noises.
someone does his hair up in a bun.
No, they
Yeah,
show they
Alien
show
is
the
the jock and he's the
the-
bully.
the origination of Predator is him being in school getting bullied,
Hulu,
and then he
get
just
us-
kills them all.
Get us in as writers.
Yeah. Predator gets bullied.
Who's winning in
into
a
killing
fight?
everyone.
Predator or Black Noir?
Black Noir.
But all
Yeah,
right.
no. Wait till
next,
Predator sees Whippets, man.
You know what?
He's just pretty
I think one thing, real quick, since we are gonna start, I'll let you close it out here in a sec, Josh. But since we are gonna start doing kind of rewind and having older movies in the next couple weeks here, we should definitely consider doing these movies now that this will be.
I know if I'm watching Alien, I'm coming over to someone's house because that movie's scary.
All right.
Crawling into Mikey Bress's bed.
I'm gonna be holding your fucking leg. That's fucking. I'm
Like she'd be grabbing my
What
leg
are-
when
what
like
is
it's the
it?
title screen.
2 negatives
Yeah.
equal a positive. What are 2 predators equal what?
There's gonna be a piss stain in my bed after
2
that.
predators equal a scholar. Wait,
All
No,
right,
but
Josh.
I mean, solid. Thank you,
Yep,
Saints,
good
for
movie.
coming out.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
appreciate you,
it.
Sanch.
loved it here.
Yes,
Loved
sir.
it here.
no,
Good
dude, for
energy
sure. We
here.
gotta have you back again,
Oh,
and
yeah.
not to talk
Oh, yeah.
Predator, but something else.
Yeah, you
Oh,
let us
yeah.
know when and where.
No more
One
prey.
Pretty soon, our headquarters is under renovations right now, but it should be done here in the next
Yeah, you'll be
couple
getting
months.
your
So
$250,000 of a check
Yeah.
in the mail. Just keep waiting
Bet.
for it.
we'll give
Working
you
on
a
a little-
badge in order to scan
This
in
is,
through
Little
uh,
guy's
the
cave.
electric fence and the moat of crocodiles and that we have out front.
We actually just meet 'em at
Wow.
the creek.
Who proved this shit?
I did.
But yeah, no. I'll let you close it out, Josh. The only thing that I want to say real quick is this is actually our 10th episode, and this
Double
isn't going to stop.
digits.
yeah.
Thank you, and download, check us out on YouTube. Any kind of
Yeah.
engagement is useful. The negative reviews, the positive reviews. If you don't like it, like let us know.
Yeah.
And we can try and adapt.
We'll,
And, I mean,
we'll make sure to make more episodes for you.
I was just
I'm
about
fucking leaving.
we're doing 3 a week. But yeah, no, I just want to add that we're gonna start doing 2 a week. We're really excited for that. We're gonna start getting in some older movies. And we definitely want to have like having Sanch on here. This was cool. We want to have more voices. This is gonna be something that we continue to do on this podcast, and I think we're all pretty excited about that. So Josh, you want to finish us off, close episode 10
I
out
will
here?
finish you all off.
Please
right
finish
now.
us off, Josh.
Yeah. So next
Fuck.
week we're doing Severance and Elvis. Sanch, have you seen Severance on
I
Apple
have
TV?
not. I'm
That's a
watching.
really good show.
Yeah, I'm waiting until I finish Better Call Saul.
Okay.
Oh, that's gonna be a while.
I'm on season 4 right now. I'm on season 4.
Oh, okay.
All
So
right.
you're about to get
Yeah.
to the point where the show starts getting good.
Yeah.
Daredevil making an
I mean,
appearance
it's
on
getting
that.
really good right now.
Is it okay? I stopped after 3, but I've heard like the newest season's like one of the best. It's like
Yeah.
up there with Breaking Bad itself. So so I might check that out. But yeah, so next week is Severance and Elvis. We'll have another guest with us doing Elvis. So but yeah, so
Elvis
Thank you guys.
himself, the ghost
Yeah.
of Elvis.
yeah, he goes himself. And Tom
All right.
Hanks. All right.
All right, boys, solid app.
See you,
All
boys.
right.